I'm still sick. I think it's AIDS. Let's get into it. Hello, Jeremy Simon. First video on Flexology game. Oh shoot, OBS is still open. First things first, I think I mentioned to you guys, we gotta change the editor version of our game, or for Unity. This is how you do it. Learn. Not learn. Installs. We're going to locate install editor. Honestly, pick the highest one, to be honest. See the one that says supported and recommended? We're not going to do that one. Because I guarantee that bull crap is going to give me this again. So we're going to go back to installs, locate. I'm going to pick this one. It's 3.12 F1. Let's install it. Agree, install. And then usually, to be honest, it takes some time to install. It takes a long time. Why'd I put that? It takes a long freaking time to install. So pretty much for the next, let's see, it's 4:52. It just turned 4:52. Let's see how long it takes. So just wait here for it. How long? Let me check this. How long? Oh. Ooh, it's installed. Okay. So from this part, projects. Here's your, that's nasty. Okay, here it is. Here's your Flexology game. Editor version, the one we just installed. It's still installing. Okay, there it is. Open. Yes, you want to change your version. Sometimes, like if it's a version like 2022.3.7 F1, there will be an error if you open it. Oh, hold on. Okay, there'll be an error if you open it. Honestly, okay, so perfect. It's usually just a graphical error. That's it. But if it's already Unity 6, I doubt it'll give you a major problem unless you have like a really high level game like freaking Call of Duty. This is Flexology. It's not Call of Duty. Okay, I've been recording for a while. You can see it down here. And here's OBS, right? And there's things in your scene right now. There's like some stuff I was doing with the environment. I was actually going to start editing some stuff, making it look pretty, clean up your folders. I wasn't recording any of that. So if you guys ever make a mistake in Unity and you, for whatever reason, want to get rid of all your work, check this out. This is saved, right? Usually I've told you guys like Control S. So I'm going to save my work actually, and I'm going to close Unity. But I want to actually get rid of all the work I just did because I screwed up. We're going to open up GitHub Desktop, and you're going to see all these things that I did. Look it. I'm going to click on the first one. I'm going to hold Shift. Click on the bottom one. I'm going to hit my delete key. Or no, I'm going to right click, discard. I'm going to discard all changes. There we go. All this does is it gets rid of like anything you've done. So now when I go back into Unity, even though you guys seen that I saved, I'm going to reopen it. Okay, so this is what you guys should have. I can't believe I'm doing this all again. It's okay. So your scene looks very messy. That's just the truth. I know you guys have some like assets folder with this environment and all this stuff. Cool. To be honest, I might change it. We'll see. I might just cut this part out. But we're going to fix our assets folder. So, general rule of thumb, when it comes to your folders and files in Unity, there should be a way to organize it. And the way is folders with folders, files with files. Folders are folders. Anything that's not a folder is a file. I think that's self-explanatory. I really do. If you don't understand it, Google it. Okay, so we have all these files and folders mixed up together. We don't want that. So first things first, I'm going to click Input System, hold Shift, click README. We're going to drag and drop that into Settings. We're going to drag and drop tutorial info into settings and text mesh pro. So it looks like these two things right here are your assets that you've imported from the Unity Asset Store. We want to put these in a separate folder. So I'm going to right click, create a folder, and I'm going to call it imported assets. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Selected them, put them in there. Same thing with your character. Cool. This scene is your sandbox scene. We're going to do something cool. We're going to go in your sample scene, delete sandbox, and then we're going to rename sample scene into sandbox. So I want to start like very fresh with you guys. Now that we have that, we're going to create another folder called scripts. Put your script in there. And then we're going to make one more folder for now called prefabs. Create folder, prefabs. Cool, easy enough. We're going to end up making more folders in the future, but for now, this should be fine. So I believe in minimal bedroom, you guys have a scene with this. So you guys made this. Very nice, very cool. So we're going to import this then into Unity, into like our new scene. The best way to do it is we're going to select our exterior. We're going to rename it to building exterior. And then we're going to drag and drop this into our prefabs folder. Boom. So now we can place it anywhere we like, which is cool. Oh, by the way, I got rid of these with Control Z. Okay, now that we have that as a prefab, let's go into our scenes and our sandbox. Save. And we're going to drag and drop it. Oh, nope. We're going to drag and drop our building into the scene. And then we're going to go to transform and we're going to completely reset it. So it's right in the middle, which is perfect because then it's in our camera view. From there, we want to import our player. So we're going to go back into our imported assets and here's our player. Put him into here and then again reset his position. So now he's right there. We're also going to make the player a prefab, but before we do that, again, we're going to rename him to something unique and fun. I'm thinking patient's pretty boring. Cool. Now that we have our player, put him in the prefab folder, our patient. Next step is to make our camera look good. So I realize it right now, speaking out loud. You see me like moving around the scene a lot. The way I do it is I hold right click and then I use WASD for movement and then I'm like move this around to look. So here's my mouse, you see me moving them. I'm holding W the whole time. Now I'm holding S to go back. Play around with it, it's so fun to do. I love just zooming around Unity. It's cool. Okay, now we want to position our camera. Here's our camera. And one like good thing, like let's say I was right here and I'm trying to find our camera. And for whatever reason I don't see these lines, so I'll make the lines go away. Where's my camera? You can hold shift and press F and it'll zoom out to any game object. So that works in general with literally every game object in the hierarchy. Like let's say I'm so zoomed out and I'm trying to find my scene. I'll just click the patient, hold shift, press F, immediate zoom. I hope it's good to know. So now that I have my camera selected, I'm going to click on the transform tool. From there I'm going to move it forward. So I'm going to do it like this, moving it around with these tools. Let's see. So as you can see right now in our scene, there's like that grain from the glass and that wall. So I'm gonna show you a cool trick. So I'm gonna move it past it so it goes through it. Perfect. So now it's gone. But it still looks a little like weird with the zoom. What you want to do is look in the inspector and click on field of view and then drag it around, as you can see. So I'm gonna make it look something like this. Is this too much? I'll do that and then I'll move it to the side a bit. I'll do that just for now. I think it looks fine, good enough. I'm gonna select the roof and I'm gonna make shadow cast off. The walls still have shadow, so if you want, you can select the walls. Same thing, change it to off. It'll all be the inspector. Am I covering it? No. So it'll all be the inspector. So just the walls and the roof. So here's our man. We want him facing us. So as you guys can see, when I select the player and I have the transform tool selected, we have arrows that go on the X, Y, and Z, then rotation tools, as well as scale. So green is the Y-axis, blue, oh, let me fix his rotation. Blue is the Z-axis, and X is the red axis. So what I want to do is I want the player to face me. So if we look here at our rotation tools, it's not going to be the red one or the blue one. It's going to be the green one for the Y-axis. And if you look here in the inspector, there's a number being placed. And if you're already good at math, you know to move them around a radius, it's going to be 180 degrees. But if you don't, just move it around, find like what it's close to, and then type in 180. Perfect. We have our man here, which is nice. We have our camera view. This is what our game currently looks like. For right now, this isn't bad. We're going to decorate it. Okay, so after looking around your assets, I'm going to decorate the interior with the imported assets from minimalist bedroom, prefabs, interior. And then there's going to be all these assets, as you guys already know. So I'm going to just go around and decorate this scene. So I'm gonna time lapse it. Okay, so that's my scene decorated. So we have, it looks like a bedroom. Okay, so I know it's a PT clinic. You guys gave me bedroom. What the f even is that? So I did the best I could. Patient bed, decoration. This is like for sitting down exercises. Here you can do stretches. For now, it's gonna work. We'll stick with this asset pack. Let's not worry about high level stuff now. But for testing and programming, this is perfect before we get actual visuals in. Once you finish, in essence, designing your little map, oops, you're gonna have problems in your hierarchy. Wow, my voice is gone. It looks very, very, very messy. The hell is all this? Patient, blah, 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 blah. All this is exterior stuff. So inside building exterior, I want you to right click it, create an empty game object. Name it interior objects. From there, I want you to select your first one in your hierarchy, hold shift, collect the last one, and then place it onto that game object. If you could see now, to test it, I'm going to click on the game object after they're all children, and they all deactivate. That's going to be very useful later on. Once you've done that, you're going to see a little plus sign, and you're going to see how this is not blue. To make it blue, so adding it as a prefab, click on your main prefab, go to the inspector, click override, click apply all. It's going to save your changes. Now this looks a lot cleaner. It looks beautiful. It looks fantastic. Last thing for today is I want to just change the environment on the outside just so it looks pretty. I like making things look pretty, especially when you're coding, because it makes it more fun, in my opinion. We're going to go to your, your browser. Let's go to the Unity Asset Store. Sure. Click on the first link, and in the search bar, just type in skyboxes. And you're going to see all these different options. Once you guys find an asset pack that you like, I'm just going to stick with this one for now. Very simple. I've been going through asset packs a lot. I'm just going to stick with this one. You're going to see a blue box that says add to my assets. Click it. Accept the terms of service. And then you're going to see a pop-up that says open in Unity or go to my assets. Open it in Unity. Once you've done that, just download it. There we go. And then it's going to ask you to import it. Then you're going to import your project or import your assets, and you're going to see this pop up. Select all, even if it's grayed out, because sometimes Unity won't select a package, so it's always a good habit to click all just in case. Then click import. Once you've imported your assets, it'll automatically be placed in your assets folder. So here it is, all sky free. automatically just drag and drop into the import assets folder, hence why we made it. Then I'm gonna select it and I'm gonna pick, okay, so I ended up just picking the basic blue sky. I picked this one. So I like it, I think it looks cool. And another thing with this asset pack is if you go back to the start, there's a little prefab in essence called All Sky Demo Environment. Drag and drop it into your hierarchy only, and you're gonna see all this appear. It's really, really big, so it won't really work. So let's shrink it down to the number 1. So I'm gonna click in the inspector, this little tool, and then I'm gonna click on one of the numbers and press 1, and they all go to 1. Then I'm going to drag this environment down. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. I like this. Cool. So now our game is ready to start programming. Once we finish, let's Control S to save our work. We can exit out of Unity, and then you can type out what you did. I'm not going to do that here because then you guys get access to it. I'm not cheating. Get this done. Let me know if you want more. And peace out.